Tonight on The Bill.
This is The Line. Here, now.
What are you doing there? You are a disgrace.
I intend to have words with my local MP about this.
Nudge, you're a genius. All right.
You'll go blind, Des.
Sorry, Governor. You want first dibs?
So of all the stations in all the Met, you had to get posted to mine.
She's nice, though. Are you sure you haven't?
I know it's hard for you, Des, but it's, are you sure you haven't? Sir?
There was a time when you used to have my sloppy seconds,
Yeah. Hurry up and do something stupid so I can get you transferred, will you?
Don't worry, Tom. Your secrets are safe with me.
So how are you settling in?
Why don't you tell me? I'm sure you got your spies hard at it.
Maybe we should have a drink sometime.
Yeah? That'd be good.
I'll look forward to it.
Prat.
I overlooked something. So what? It happens.
If we had Lamana off the streets, then maybe Lynn Roberts wouldn't have been attacked.
So it's my fault?
I'm not saying that. But, Sarge, maybe you should think about taking some time off.
What is that supposed to mean, Danny?
Is Danny in?
Danny?
Des.
Oh. You're Des.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
You're not the most popular guy in the station, are you, Des?
Didn't know life was supposed to be a popularity contest.
You better believe it. D.S. McAllister.
DS. Got that CD you wanted?
CD?
You said you like Miles Davis.
Oh, right. What do I owe you?
$9.99. Call it a tenner.
Brilliant.
Have you had the result on the pharmacy?
Nothing concrete. My fingerprints were a wipeout.
Have you got a list of what was stolen?
It's on my desk.
Have a read if you want. What's so funny?
That's not your man.
Oh, why do you say that?
We've drawn connections with 3 of the victims. He's a known rapist. That makes him as good a suspect as any.
I'd like to hear that argument stand up in court.
Well?
He doesn't match the description.
The descriptions we had have been pretty vague.
Exactly. This is a face you'd see once and never forget.
Tony Stamp and Nick Klein saw that very face on the night Lynn Roberts was attacked. They didn't forget him. He ran off in the direction of Canley Fields.
It's an interesting theory, though, isn't it, Danny? Maybe you've overlooked something.
Can I take this list?
Go ahead.
Thanks.
What's he want with that?
He thinks he knows who did it.
Rottridge?
All right, Tony.
Where's Mouth Almighty?
Des, I don't think he's in yet.
Oh, he is. I can guarantee that. You still think he's the bee's knees?
Things didn't quite work out for you, did they, at SOA?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
You're keen? Someone's got to be. Want a coffee? I've already got one.
Keep reading.
Incriminating evidence.
Of what?
Incompetence on my part.
Surely not.
And Worrell's. If you wanted evidence of why I was right to kick her off the car, it's there in black and white. An hour or so before the pharmacy was broken into, I stopped some kid who was hanging around the back of the place. I thought he was at it.
Yeah, clearly.
She thought I was being racist.
And why was that?
The kid was black.
And does this black kid have a name?
Half a name.
I don't understand.
Well, before I had the chance to do a PNC check, Worrell accepted a call. Prowler in some bird's back garden. That turned out to be an LOB. And as I say, less than an hour later, the place was done.
But he'd have to be pretty stupid to break in after you'd stopped him.
All pretty desperate. If you check the list, there's a large amount of amphetamines and barbiturate that's been stolen, along with some French ticklers, a dozen packets of extra strong mints, and a selection of aftershave.
Cheap aftershave. Don't worry about it. You win some, you lose some. It's the way it is.
I can't let it go.
You might have to.
What are you doing, Betch?
Oh, it smells of vomit. Yeah, late turn brought in a drunk and I didn't make it to the window in time.
Oh, lovely. So now it smells like someone's vomited in a pine forest. Did you, get my note?
What note?
The phone number.
Oh, yeah.
What was the girl's name again?
Helen.
Have you called her?
No, not yet.
Playing it cool, eh?
Yeah.
Don't leave it too long. Seatbelt, Reg. We're going sightseeing.
Yeah, you know she was sleeping.
Quiet now, thank you. Quiet! Thank you, Craig. Right, I'm now going to pass you over to DS McAllister, who's going to brief you.
Danny's going to pass some details around. The man in the picture is Lemworth Lamani, and he's our target for tonight.
He looks sure in real life.
The bloke's just had a prolonged stay at Her Majesty's for raping a 45-year-old woman and assaulting her 14-year-old daughter. And he claimed mitigating circumstances. The fact that he was addicted to crack cocaine.
As you do.
And it kind of worked for him because the judge gave him a reduced sentence on the understanding that he successfully complete a course of rehab, which is why he's only been away for 4 years.
So it goes without saying we have to consider him a very, very dangerous man.
Business as usual.
What do you want? Don't do doubles.
Buy your dinner. Come on.
The information we have is that Lamano visits his girlfriend on the Jasmine Allen every Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. Now that pattern fits in with all but one of the rapes. That was on a bank holiday.
So all being well, he'll be there tonight, cuddling up to Jill.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Now, she lives on the 3rd floor, so hopefully we can get in and out as quickly as possible.
A reminder of the situation on the Jasmine Allen. As you know, the Residents' Committee have asked for high visibility policing on the estate in the wake of the recent attacks on women in the area.
And of course we put the pimps out of business.
Unfortunately, the Residents' Committee holds great sway on the council, but only represent a proportion of the residents on the estate.
Don't we know it?
And then there are those who see our presence on the estate, high visibility or otherwise, as a threat. Which is why we've been operating a more tolerant style of policing.
So that's why Des Taverner isn't here.
What was that, Tony?
Nothing, sir.
I know you're one of the more outspoken critics of the policy.
No, not at all, sir. I fully support it.
Which is why when we go in to arrest Lamanu, we're doing so with minimum numbers. Myself, Danny, Sergeant Gilmore, Cass and our resident enforcer, and Mr Monroe will be on the ground coordinating things. The rest of you will be in backup positions.
To do what?
To back us up. That's it.
The key is to be calm and professional at all times. Come on in, let's go.
Cheers, mate.